Because a lot of people that are doing crystal videos and writing about crystals skip over this one thing, is like, how do crystals even work? It's the same way that you're praying to the universe, right? This is just a speck of consciousness, one of the universe's perspectives, right? So
how does somebody work with a crystal?
well, let me explain entrainment, right? Like how they work, like why, how they work, and then let me pass to you where you can explain maybe some of the ways that you can consciously decide to work with them, right? So I'm a musician as well, so I always really enjoy this analogy. And you can Google videos of this, and on YouTube, there's plenty of videos of this. So crystals and energy healing, all of it, it all works on the concept of entrainment. Well, there's this whole other grace and miracles thing too, but let's just say, you know, the concept of entrainment is how it works, like metaphysically. So what is entrainment? Entrainment is when one energy influences another energy. So metaphysically, it's not like opposites attract, but like attracts like. So it's the concept of like, if someone's in a crappy mood, they can bring you down, or somebody is in a good mood, they can boost you up, right? So crystals have consciousness too, because energy is consciousness. So this sweet crystal right here has its own frequency, its own energy, and its own consciousness. It's vibrating at a very specific frequency. And when it's in around me, like on my person or in my space, I'm more likely to entrain, or my vibration is more likely to come more into alignment with this crystal. So the videos that you can see of this on the internet, it's demonstrated amazingly with the metronome. So if you guys don't know what a metronome is, it's a rhythmic device or a timekeeping device for musicians. You usually see it on somebody's piano, right? It's like tick, 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 and you can set it at different tempos, different speeds. So if you set an entire room full of metronomes, you'd have like 100 metronomes, and you set them all at different tempos. And by the way, they are meant to keep the tempo that you set them at. Like, they're professional devices to keep that tempo. They're not going to speed up, and they're not going to get slower. But if you put them all in a room together, they will within minutes entrain with each other, and they'll all be going at the same tempo. It's incredible to watch this. And so it's like a very physical, tangible demonstration of this principle, and you can't argue with it. Like, there it is. It's not something that happens sometimes. It will happen every time you do this. And so if you think about the applications of that, getting into a room with a person or an animal, or just everything is energy. And we're all in this sea of energy and being influenced by things all the time.
You enjoying this so far? Did you forget to subscribe? Make sure to do so. It takes 2 seconds. Just press that little button, the red one. You know the one. Just press it, little like. All right, enjoy the rest of this content.
So the next, you get a crystal and you have it, you know, in your space or on your body. Now, the next step to that, I would say, which is something that I came to a little bit after the fact, is working with it consciously. So even though I was into energy, I'm kind of like I'm a musician and stuff, but I'm kind of left-brained. Like, I like things to be rational and ordered, and like, so I can explain them. Also, setting my intentions with my crystals and asking them to help me was like not something that I ever really did. But I've recognized in the last several years that actually that's not that far out. It doesn't not make sense, because if this is consciousness, I can actually, it's just energy, but I can say, hey, it's the same way that you're praying to the universe, right? This is just a speck of consciousness, one of the universe's perspectives, right? So you can ask it to work with you. And usually there's some sort of interesting things that happen. It becomes more powerful of an alignment when you actually make the intention to consciously connect with any energy, whether you're working with flower essences, crystals, Reiki. Like, if you actually open yourself to be receptive and make that connection, it can be, in my experience, a more powerful effect that happens.
Well, yeah, and people can, if you like this content, make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment below. And we also have amazing link right there for some cool product. I know you want to check it out. I know you want to click it. Go ahead. Come on. You can do it. All right, until next time, Have a beautiful, blessed day.